careful what you ask for. I put my detective hat back on and I looked at Amber Heard's testimony. Now granted, sitting in a courtroom and hearing testimony is different than sitting in an interrogation room. One of the first strategies in an interview or an interrogation is get a good lie. You let this person tell their whole story and then you go back and ask for more detail. You know who make good detectives? Empaths. If you find yourself not believing some of her testimony, I'm going to try to help you see why. As it turns out, being an actor doesn't necessarily make you a good liar.
It's kind of arguments. Nothing I do is working. Walking out of the room is me leaving him, walking away from me. You know, hey, where are you going? I'm talking to you. That it went from that to pulling me in by my arm.
Johnny's described himself as getting into arguments and walking away. I think she's testifying to things that she did, not him. She slips up and says, walking away from me. Then a couple seconds later, her brain catches up and she stumbles her words. And we talked about in another video about accessing memories and your body doing the motion. She accesses grabbing. If you're describing somebody grabbing your arm, they grabbed your arm.
In my apartment in Orange, he would grab me by the hair or he'd grab me by the arm, face.
Who's grabbing who by the hair? If you're describing how you got grabbed by the hair, you didn't get grabbed by the hair. You got grabbed by the hair.
My dog stepped on a bee. We went to the vet and went on with our, vacation. We actually went to another location after that and then eventually went home and...
That little clip has taken on a life of its own. Even I did a video. It's an unimportant detail, which she has plenty of. But we don't just watch her, we watch everybody. I've watched enough attorneys to know that's a ha-ha moment. Both grin and cover their mouths. I expect that to be one of many gotcha moments during cross.
Gaze away from him. I walk away from him. My back is turned to him and I feel this boot in my back. He just kicked me in the back.
This is why they don't let actors write their own lines. If you got kicked by a horse, you're not talking about the hoof. You're going to say, I just got the crap kicked out of me. If you're visualizing it in your head, you might see a boot. She goes on to say that she felt embarrassed. Getting kicked in the back hard enough to fall to the ground, you're not worried about being embarrassed, you're worried about surviving. You may also notice she does sad face a lot. That's somebody putting on a sad face. When you're actually sad, the muscles in your face relax and your whole face droops. That's something very hard to duplicate.
So scared of my life. It was black. I couldn't see him.
And now we're channeling John Cena. Cross-examination's going to be something.